Hello and welcome to a somewhat apologetic video for what you have just witnessed or may not have witnessed. But I have obviously uploaded a hell of a lot of Dark Souls. Basically the whole playthrough of my entire Dark Souls experience, and it's all up on YouTube now. And I don't suggest that you watch it, and I don't think anyone is going to watch it, but because I'm slightly OCD and I like to archive everything, I'm going to upload it. And I was very tempted to put it as private, but at the same time it's just like, screw it, I'll just put it up there, so that way the few people, and there's only a few that do actually genuinely want to watch it, can obviously watch it. So in honor of this Dork Souls event, I thought I'd make a little quick webcam video just to sort of apologise for it, and also bring up this funny picture that was actually presented to me by Albert, and he didn't create this. This is fan art, and apparently this has been pasted in the chat during some of my streams, my Twitch streams, at twitch.tv/WTii, WTii, and yeah. I would say that the art looks a little dark. Okay, so I'm going to now switch to the picture. I can't do this, I'll do this in post-editing, but I'm going to show you what this is, and we're just going to kind of evaluate it, okay? So I'm going to give you the little pose that I'm doing in this picture, so it's a bit like, and then I'm looking like that, okay. And then I'm going to cut to the picture, okay? So you can see it, and whilst there is a resemblance, I've got to be honest, the picture does go quite wrong. From pretty much the nose downwards. But at the same time, it's kind of scarily accurate, but at the same time it's horrible because I look terrible in it. But that's kind of the hilarity of it, and I did laugh so much when Albert first posted this to me. I was like, someone actually made this crazy. Okay, so I'm doing the pose now. Okay, so you're going to see the picture. 3, 2, 1. Yeah! Did someone say Faerie Dragons? What is that? I've got to admire it. The art is actually quite impressive. The shadows, the texture and everything taken into account. Also the background, the mirror, the position. The headset looks fantastic. It's like oil painting or something like that. It's kind of smudgy. It looks that way. The hair's pretty much spot on. The eyebrows are a little crazy. I don't think my eyebrows are that sort of unsynchronized and bad. Don't get me wrong, I think the artwork's impressive, but I'm looking at this from like a purely accurate point of view if it wasn't taking the darkness into account. And the nose kind of gets well and truly out of control. That's probably what my nose might look like in about 10 to 20 years, but at the moment it doesn't quite look like that. And the mouth, look at it. Oh God, I look like some creepy weirdo. It's crazy. I couldn't look more dodgy there. Do you know what I mean? It's like, hello children. It's like, oh God, no, I do not want that as my image portrayal. My mouth does not look like that. It is quite horrifying, and I'm sure some of you might have seen this picture, but for those of you that haven't, I am sorry, and if you've got a bucket nearby, you might need to throw up into it. Yes, I don't mean to be offensive if the person that created the fan art was trying to get a really realistic look of me, but you've got to be honest, I do not look like that. There's similarities. There's a lot of realisticness in some of the textures and the tones and just the overall size of the face, but the nose and the mouth just don't match at all. No. No, it just doesn't work. And this is basically one of the creepiest pictures I've ever seen of me, and I've had a couple posted to me that people have made sort of like I can't really think of it to explain it, but basically I've seen some creepy stuff, but this definitely takes the biscuit. Now I'm not trying to set a precedent or maybe set an example for others to follow by any means. If you want to create fan art of me, then do so. If you wish to do it in a creepy fashion, then I honestly don't mind. I'm a good-hearted, I can look at these things humorously and not take offense, but damn, I do not look that bad. And I want to say thank you to a-pancake, and I'll give a link to the guy's site, or the site that I found this picture on, or rather it was linked to me from, and you can check it out in the description. And I'm very grateful for him creating this art, because it certainly gave me a good laugh, and he's certainly epitomised me, and to some degree, I'm not even sure that's a word, but about the Faerie Dragons. At least that's probably the most realistic thing there. And if you actually take a look at some of his other art, you will see that it's generally got a dark sort of, well, a Dark Souls approach to it, so to speak, which is why I'm kind of relating this video to the video that, well, that I'm talking about Dark Souls and me releasing that bunch of videos, because I feel like in some way they're kind of related. If you look at the Mountain Giant one, do you know what I mean? It's like a really cool sort of image of the Mountain Giant that just... This is the fantastic thing about artists, and I am so envious of this. I cannot draw at all very well. I get creative ideas, and the things I have in my head, I'd love to be able to put onto paper, but I can't do it. And it's got such a... That is a character that is in the Dark Souls game, I'm telling you. I'm going to play Dark Souls 2, and... that character must be in Dark Souls 2, somewhere down the line. Seriously, look at that Mountain Giant. That is... It's like a dark version of, you know, everything. His art style is clearly got this kind of dark tone tinge to it. And that's just the way some people draw. Some people draw really super light and fluffy, like DD8. I do love his artwork, and he has like the very cutesy looking anime, slightly anime style to the Faerie Dragon and that, which is very, what's the word, kind? I think there's a better word to it. Flattering, I suppose. Kind / flattering, forgiving maybe as well, to me and my complexion, because I am far from perfect. But this this picture is like in the complete and utter opposite direction. Okay, I'm not the best looking guy in the world, but I do not look that bad, okay? I just don't. But feel free to comment and say what you like. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of trolls out there. And thanks for watching, and I will cut this off now. If you want to watch the Dark Souls series, they are on this channel, which is the main channel, I suppose. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Take care. I assume that no one is going to watch them though, but I'm uploading them for archive purposes. And don't worry, I won't be doing too much of this stuff. It's just every now and then it might happen, and I just have to put it all up there because I like to put up what I've played. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.